Let's sort some copper.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. Snowed right in. Just to give you an idea how deep it is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but over there is about probably 3 feet of just hard packed snow. So this is gonna take a little while. All done. That only took about an hour to do. Hey, what is up, everybody?
Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day.
So last night and the day before, we got hit with a huge amount of snow again.
And it seems like ever since I had my surgery and now that I'm like starting to feel better, the weather will not cooperate with us pushing our dream. So we've been kind of homebound and it really sucks because I really wanted to get out there. We were able to go to the scrapyard, which made me super happy. We were able to make a little extra money going to the scrapyard and bringing in some shred steel. And we got to see that huge claw, which was super cool. But we're going to take this time that we're stuck inside to organize some of our copper.
To make a little bit of extra money, because I did just get some copper the other day from work, which I just chucked in this big pile of copper that we have. Now what we have to do is sort the number 1 and the number 2 copper. Now we are going to be going dumpster diving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Probably for sure, as we did check the weather. And it's actually supposed to be nice for the next couple days.
And sunny.
And
They're
sunny.
actually calling for sun, which I'm really excited for.
So we figured, since we are stuck inside today,
make the best out of it.
Make the best out of it. And we do still have our last bit of copper wire to strip and our Romex. So we figured, to keep the flow going, we're gonna sort out all this copper here and we're gonna strip some copper wire.
Now, we were planning on bringing in our aluminum, so our aluminum pop cans and our sheathing.
From all the copper wire.
But Monday here is a holiday.
Yeah, Monday is a holiday. It is actually family day.
So Sean gets a long weekend, but
yeah,
so does everybody else.
Yeah, so nothing's actually open on Monday.
So we're going to have to wait and see if Sean can get off early one of these days throughout the week because he's got an awesome boss.
Yep.
And salary day. And we'll see if we can get that into the scrapyard this week. So that makes me excited too. I want to see how much is there.
So yeah, we're going to sort this stuff out. Now, anybody who is maybe new to scrapping, I know a lot of people who watch our channel would know the difference between copper number 1 and number 2. So basically, copper number 2, well, copper number 1, if you can see this piece here, is nice, shiny, bright copper.
There's no paint.
There's no paint, and there's no solder on it. Therefore, the price of it is actually a little bit better than copper number 2.
Because the scrapyard doesn't have to clean it.
Yeah.
And they don't have to cut it or do anything. They can just pretty much throw it in their pile, and they get money for it too.
They get good money for it. Then, something that's copper number 2 would be a piece like this. As you can see, there's solder all over it. And that would be classified as copper number 2. Now, in this pile of goodies, there's also stuff like this, which is nickel plated copper. That is also classified as copper number 2. And then this platter here actually is silver over copper, and that also would be classified as copper number 2.
And it did have zinc handles.
Yeah, zinc handles that we snapped off. So yeah, there's just a little tip for anybody that is wondering what the difference between copper number 1 and number 2. Now, for copper wire, like this stuff here, as long as it's about as thick as like a paper clip or
Pencil
lead, then they will classify that as bare bright copper. Now, definitely, if you ever do have any questions about what your copper would be classified, just when you bring it to the scrapyard, just ask.
Yeah.
And they will definitely tell you.
And the one thing that we have learned from, going to the scrapyard and watching other videos from all over the place is that each scrapyard is unique.
Yeah, everyone's different.
Everybody classifies their stuff a little bit different. Everybody pays a little bit different. So I would definitely recommend contacting your local scrapyard and just asking them, hey, I have this. What do you pay for it?
Exactly.
Because if you don't ask, you don't know.
Now, we actually are going to sort this out, and then we do have a question for you guys that hopefully you can help us with. So we're going to get sorting this copper into copper number 1 and number 2, and then we'll come back at you guys.
Yeah. So we got that all sorted out, and I'm pretty impressed. So this is our number 2.
So this is all number 2 copper that has paint on it, or a lot of solder, or pieces that we can't really cut and make into copper number 1. And this is our box full of beautiful copper number 1.
Now there's a couple little tidbits that we gotta still
cut off where the solder is,
and then we'll just sand it down.
But our question for you guys, and hopefully somebody out there can help us, is we have this pile here. I don't know how great this is showing up, but there's this big copper bowl, which is pretty thick. There's this, I'm not exactly sure, but it's like a sheeting that came off of this one stuff. There's this pretty thick chunk. And then there's this copper from heat sinks, which again is just like sheets of copper. And these 3 really big chunky all copper. I checked it all. This is all copper. Now we're wondering, what do you classify this as? Is it copper number 1 or copper number 2? Because technically there is no paint on it, and there's no solder on any of it, and we're not exactly sure. Now, all scrapyards again are different, so what we're gonna actually do is keep this in a separate pile and put it in this box and ask our scrapyard when we get there. But we were hoping maybe somebody out there could tell us.
Yeah, maybe what your scrapyard pays or what they give you, because I'm not sure
where to put this, if we put it in the number 2 bucket or the number 1 bucket. So if anybody out there, any of our subscribers or the viewers that are watching, could maybe give us a hint as to where to put this, definitely leave a comment in the comment section. And thanks.
Yeah, because I don't know. And especially like this bowl. This.
Yeah, it's a really thick bowl. It's really heavy. I mean, it's probably thicker than the actual copper pipes there, so.
And there's no paint on it.
There's no paint. It's not tarnished yet or anything like that. So yeah, it all looks like nice bright copper one to me. Like I said, so we're gonna actually put it in this box and keep it separate. And we are going to ask our scrapyard as well when we do bring in all our copper.
Yeah.
Now, for anybody who is new to the channel, we are saving up our copper for a full year. The 1 year date is on May 28th.
And I'm hoping that the price is gonna like stay the same, or if not, it's gonna go up.
We hope it goes up.
Usually in the spring, prices for scrap and different metals do go up.
Start to go up, yeah.
So
either way, we are gonna hoard it for a full year because it's just a goal that we set, and we want to see how much of a payday we will get from all our copper.
We actually did have a comment, more or less saying, well, what if the price goes down? If the price for copper goes down, we're not going to be bringing it in in that time frame. Even if it is 1 year, we will wait until the price goes up.
But we're hoping right around our 1 year mark that it does go up. We do kind of keep an eye on copper. It's kind of stayed around the same for our area. About for number 2, it's right around $2.80 a pound, and for number 1, it's right around $3 a pound, which is pretty good. Now our scrapyard classifies bare bright copper that is stripped as number 1 copper here. So for all the copper wire that we have stripped here, we will get approximately $3 a pound, which is actually pretty good.
Well, and now we're going to spend a little bit more time today.
And we're going to strip all that Romex, and once we have that bit of Romex done, that's it for all our copper processing. So hopefully tomorrow, when we go dumpster diving,
we can find some more.
We can find some more.
Oh, I love finding it in dumpsters, because it's like you see it and you're like, oh, that's money.
That's money.
Just waiting.
Red gold. So yeah, we're gonna strip some wire and get that all processed, and then when we're all done, we will show you guys exactly what we have, and that'll be the end of our copper processing.
Oh, I'm excited.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So we're all done.
That's it. We have no more copper to sort. We have no more copper to strip.
We have a little bit yet to process.
Yeah.
To get a little bit of solder and stuff off, but other than that, it's done.
Yeah, like these pieces, number 1 that have like that piece on there, I'm gonna cut it off right about there. I'm just gonna bring those to work because I have a air saw that I can use. Yeah. But that's it, guys. All of our copper is now processed.
Now we need to get more.
So definitely tomorrow we're going to be going dumpster diving and hope we can find some more copper wire. Also got all the brass faucets all taken apart, and all our brass is now done and completed. And yeah, I know everybody likes looking at our hoard of copper, so.
Oh, it's so gorgeous though. I like looking at it, just taking it out and just basking in it. Because it has such a unique color to it. And it's red gold.
Red gold.
And it makes me actually a little sad because I don't know over my lifetime how much stuff I threw in the trash, just not truly knowing the value of the metals that were inside of it.
Yeah, me too.
And, ever since we started doing this, I now have a big respect for all metals.
Absolutely.
They all have value. They're all used in everything we use every day, from our telephones, our computers, our vehicles,
in everything.
In everything. And it does cost money to produce. And all these minerals and all these things that are used in this comes from our earth.
That's right.
So the more we can recycle these and make a little bit extra money while doing it.
Absolutely.
In the long end, it saves our earth.
It sure does.
Saves what's left in it so that we don't have to, keep depleting these minerals and these metals. So if we can recycle these, we're helping the earth, and that's we're promoting our future.
And you're getting paid to do it.
Exactly. It truly is another win-win.
Yeah.
I love that saying.
So yeah, there we go. We are all done. We have all our copper sorted and processed. Now the only thing to do is go out there and get some more.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's been so long, and I feel so much better. And you know, it honest truth, when you're doing what you do love, what is a passion, what you actually enjoy doing, it's so much fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
And you never know what you're gonna find in the dumpster. Like,
No.
I never thought in a million years that we'd be dumpster divers.
And I never thought we'd find this amount of copper. This is a lot of copper and brass. We got lots of brass that we find. And aluminum and wires. Like now we have this whole thing is just full of miscellaneous wires that have to have the ends cut off. Same thing with that. That's all just miscellaneous wires. There's all our telecommunication wires. All of our aluminum, which we're going to be bringing in on Tuesday, hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, tomorrow we're definitely going to be going out there and doing some dumpster diving for you guys and see if we can score some more copper and brass to add to the goodie pile.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm like a kid before Christmas. Just excited.
So we just hope everybody's out there having a great day.
And definitely keep pushing your dream, keep pushing your passion, however, whenever you can. Try to have fun with it, and we will see you tomorrow.
We will see you guys tomorrow.
Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.